a demonstration of Shoehorn side loading a little bit more of an exotic operating system onto a VPS, virtual private server. In this case, I'm using DigitalOcean as the provider. So get started with the droplet. And just go for the bare minimum. Just for kicks, San Francisco. Actually, let's make it New York. Turn on our key. And Shoehorn allows for quite a bit of modifications. It's kind of a Swiss Army knife with disks, RAM, and virtualization. It's geared for side loading. I guess you could use it for other things as well, but its intended purpose is just to side load operating systems at VPS providers such as DigitalOcean, Linode, OVH, Vultr, whoever. Okay, so we'll go here and see where we are in the stage of booting. This information at the bottom that is on the console, public IP address, gateway, and netmask, is going to be very useful to us in a little bit. You'll see why I have some of the tabs already pulled up for like pfSense and for bitmask sitter values. Okay, so let's close here. Let's turn off. Let's go resize. Now the reason that I'm going to resize is because I don't want to mess around with hard drives and stuff. I'd rather just throw on a little bit of extra RAM and then have Shoehorn just create a RAM disk for me. Okay, so resize. And then while it's resizing, go and get ready to boot into recovery mode. Grab the IP address, pull up our terminal. Go ahead and get this ready for New York. All right, so we're going to go for AMD 64. We're going to go for ISO. We're going to go for New York. Okay, it's resized. Let's boot from recovery ISO. Okay, and let's turn it on. Okay, console. Okay, it's up into recovery mode. We will jump over on SSH. And then we'll grab Shoehorn. Okay, RAM disk. We've got, let's see, 1,218 megabytes free. Let's just make 750. This should be good for us. A little bit bigger than a CD-ROM, I guess. Let's see, so we go save. Now you'll see why this is. The ISO that we're going to download is actually compressed with gzip, but we're going to do a midstream decompression. So create this RAM disk, virtualization, go download. Okay. Right click, copy link address. It's got that GZ at the end, gzip, so we're going to sit there and run decompress on gzip in the stream. Okay, we're going to go, there's our RAM disk right there, shoot RAM, call it pfSense ISO. Okay, so it's the ISO is loaded for us. We will select a block device. Going to go for the 25 gig drive. And let's go and start. Okay, so 512 megabytes of RAM, that should be fine. You can lower it, raise it, do whatever. Just go 512. There's two protocols as of right now, VNC and SPICE. We're going to go VNC. Let's see, specify a port number to listen to, 5900. And then this is the bind address. What we will do is an SSH tunnel. And so we're going to have it stay at localhost, and then we will go from localhost, I'm sorry, we'll go SSH, and then use an SSH tunnel to hit localhost. Okay, so it is now running. So this is what we want. Now let's open, let's update our DigitalOcean. Okay. And there we are. So a virtualized instance is running. Even though, if you go look, actually still in the recovery mode. Okay, so this is a VNC connection. Okay, there we are. Install. Auto disk. And while this is happening, go ahead and get Shoehorn ready. So after this installs, we will eject the ISO, but we're going to leave the drive connected right there. I'm not going to eject that. Okay, open the shell, just type in power off. Okay. No. Okay, so go back, reload. Okay, so the reason that I went back on the menu was to the menu. It's just such a low level that it doesn't automatically refresh on the state when the QEMU is sitting there running or not running. So that's why I went back. Okay, so eject ISO, start. Let's go 512 megs of RAM again. Let's run with VNC again. Yep, port 5900, bind to localhost. And, okay, so you see it's running again. Same story. Go back. And let's see. Okay, there we are. So this is booting off of the actual disk for the virtual machine at DigitalOcean. Actually, just go ahead and knock out the RAM disk. Yep. And while we're still waiting for it to boot, we can actually even go look just to see how it's provisioned. So here's hard disk. Let's go look at the table. And there you are. So for UBSD, so it already set up the disk. Very cool. Everything is as expected. No VLAN. Yep, VTnet 0 is our WAN interface. That's the only, you'll see there's only this interface that we have anyways. So it's going to be VirtIO networking adapter, and nope, no other interfaces. Yes. And then let's go back and start grabbing some of that information. Okay, so Let's write some information down. 161.354.216 is the public IP address. 161.35.0.1 is the gateway, and our net mask is 255.255.240.0, which is going to be equal to 20. Okay, 20 is going to be our sitter value. So we'll go back and back into VNC. Let's reset the password before we do anything, or administrative password, because as soon as this pulls online, if you read my old blog article about this kind of stuff, you'll remember there was kind of having to race to get the password reset before anybody found this online. This is another thing that Shoehorn solves. So let's, okay, now we're in the shell of pfSense. We'll go pf ssh php playback change password admin. This is a demo. This is a demo. Okay, go back and let's go. Okay, nope. Okay, 161.354.216. Go for 20. And let's see, our gateway is 161.35.0.1. These were all the values that we saw there on the console at the bottom. And let's see, enter. No. Nope. Nope. Let's see, sure. Okay, and now we go halt the system. So we've set our password, we've set our interface. We want to proceed, yes. And while we're waiting on that, we can go ahead and get ready just for the full shutdown. Yep, and there's nothing there. Already destroyed that. It doesn't matter anyways, it's just a RAM disk, but exit. Okay, there we are. We are fully shut down on the virtual side. Now we are ready to go. So power off. This is back on the DigitalOcean side on the recovery console. Okay. And then should show off momentarily. There it is. So we're going to boot from hard drive. And we will resize back down to what we wanted. And after it resizes, I will turn it on. Okay, it's been resized. I'm going to turn it on. Pull up the console just to watch it load. And there we are. Okay, so let's go access our new firewall. admin. This is a demo. Okay, a little preliminary setup. Next. Oh, thank you. Next. Okay. Oh, I forgot to disable that on that last screen. That's okay. No biggie. Go back to that later. Okay. These are our settings that we had already done. Admin password. My secret here. My secret here. No, thank you. Reload. Okay. This is what we will disable in a second, the anti-lockout rule. We need to go make one for ourselves. So you would go here, and you would say destination, I'm sorry, source would be whatever your IP address is. And then for destination, you would do HTTP. And then if you've got, also if you end up setting up the encrypted side, which you should, then there's also HTTPS. So you would add your rule in, and then you would go and disable the auto lockout rule. Since right now there are a lot of people that are banging on the address trying to get in. And this is our new password, my secret here. Okay, and yeah, that's about it. Let's see, anything else? Nope, nope. Yeah, so there you are. There is your side-loaded operating system, even though DigitalOcean does not officially support it.